Okay, what's going on, YouTubers? I am going to do another review that I promised on the anti-submarine plane. This is a pretty cool plane I created a while back, about 2 3 years ago. It's fairly small. It's not as big as the heavy cargo plane I played before in my previous video, but it's a pretty good plane. It can also count as a transport plane. Actually, that's what I first thought it would be, a transport plane, a COD, carrier onboard delivery plane, but that quickly changed. And I said, you know what, this could also be a personnel transport, and it could be either or, but I really think of it more as a personal carrier because now I have the giant, massive cargo plane, which really comes in handy. So right now we will go in an in-depth review of it. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick little overview, and you can see little minifigs. They're in goofy positions this time. I thought it was pretty funny. So you have this minifig right here who's falling off, and this minifig is also falling off. And this minifig in the back is chasing him because he's falling off and he's trying to help him. So, in terms of detail, it's fairly detailed. Not as much as some of my other planes, but it works well. So there's the inside. Let's it up better. Look. There's the inside. It's pretty narrow. In order to see your minifigs, it's in a little bit of an odd position, but it's alright. It's livable. And that's it. Now we're going to go over some of the parts that you guys could find in order to make this set. Alright, so we're going to start off with tails. This tail right here comes with basically almost every LEGO plane set that there is, but this one particularly came from a LEGO stunt plane set, which cost about $5. So just type in LEGO stunt plane, it should pop up. $5 to $10 is a really good price for it. These little windows right here, you can just type in LEGO windows and it should pop up. You can get a whole entire set for at least the most in my opinion you should pay for this is more than $10, and it should come with at least 10 to 15. More than that, these are really good. They work with almost vehicles and planes, which is really nice, comes in handy. These wheels, this one's an old LEGO Beach Patrol truck, which I don't know, they discontinued it. And these came in a spare parts collection of wheels that I bought a while back. You just type in the LEGO spare wheels, and it should cost you around $5 to $10, and you get a random assortment of wheels, which really comes in handy. I think you should always have spare wheels to use. These engines, they went to a helicopter set, but they work well with planes, so I thought, you know what, why not use them on a plane? I'll also show you that these could also be changed, they're interchangeable with other engines, which I'll show you in a bit. And this nose went to a LEGO helicopter police set. As you can still see, it's still a little symbol, and this should cost you around $5 to $10, which is a really good deal for helicopter. And then after making helicopter, you can turn this into anything, just as I turned this into a plane. Alright, so now we're gonna go over some of the goods and bads, and then I'm gonna show you some of the interchangeable parts after. Okay, so let's look at the goods and the bads. The goods is, it's fairly easy to build. It doesn't take that many parts, such as some of my other planes. The detail's basic, but it's enough to pass as an actual plane. And it's pretty darn fun and cool to look at. And it comes, and the parts you can find are very easy, not as such as my other sets. The other sets, some of the parts are rare, discontinued, or expensive to find. Well, this plane, most of the parts can be found in almost any other LEGO plane or truck set. So that's the goods. The bads would have to be the seating arrangement, which we go to in a second. Alright, so this is it with its minifig. So, in order to put the minifig in comfortably, you have to remove its arms, which I do not like. So there's a pilot, it's seated, I guess comfortably. And the rest of the minifigs can be seated like this, which isn't that bad. I really don't have a problem seating minifigs in this position, but the pilot kind of does. I really don't like having a pilot that has to sit with no arms. But then again, it's alright. I mean, sacrificed his life and his arms to fly others. That's really, I give the pilot some credits for doing that. So if alright, I'm clapping for the pilot. He risked his life and his arms just to fly these men, these military figures around the world. So yes, I do applaud the minifigure for that. So that's the bads, is obviously the minifigs. And another thing is the color. I would want one solid color, probably blue or red. It looks cool. I mean, this configuration is not bad. For some reason, I didn't have that many colorful colors. It's just, this could actually stay and it wouldn't really be a problem compared to the Lego F-14 Tomcat. Alright, so that's it, the goods and the bads. So there it is, just a quick size comparison to my F-14 Tomcat Lego custom plane. So this one right here is obviously taller because it's a bit bigger and bulkier. But in terms of width, this plane is longer, but in length, this plane is slightly longer. It's a bit skinnier as well, but this plane's a bit... So this plane, yeah, I'm sorry, this plane is bulkier, this plane is a bit skinnier, narrow, but this plane can get the job done when it comes to transporting maybe figurines or cargo, but this plane right here is the supreme air superiority. Alright, so now I'm going to go over the interchangeable engines. So here's the engines before and after. As you can tell, this engine's a bit larger, but I really do prefer jet engines because that's spares and they really look nice, whereas these engines primarily go in the larger transport plane. So that's about it. You can interchange the engines to whatever you prefer, maybe like these engines or maybe like these engines. It doesn't really matter. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos and custom Lego reviews and how-tos. That's it, guys.